Welcome in, everyone. Glad to see you here. Make sure that you're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. If you are feeling this energy, go ahead and let me know in the comment section. Go ahead and share some love and some energy with me by liking this live stream or sharing this live stream with someone who you feel has a bit of fear in regards to failure. For those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Melody Unique. I also go by Mystique Awakening. I am an energy healer and a spiritual mentor, and in today's healing session, we are removing fear of failure. So whether you are an entrepreneur, you own a business, or maybe you are striving for some goals and you are feeling held back from fear, this is the perfect healing session for you. Go ahead and send me a trophy emoji in the chat. A trophy emoji. I want to see 143 emojis in the chat. Let's make sure that you are receiving this healing energy as potently as you can. We want to make sure that we're sitting up nice and tall. Our feet are planted firmly on the ground beneath us. We're taking our shoulders, we're rolling them up, back, and down so that they're laying nicely in their socket. We are unclenching our jaw by separating our teeth, placing our tongue on the roof of our mouth, separating all of the... relaxing all of the faces, all of the muscles of the face. Oh goodness, it's gonna be a long live stream. Relaxing all of the muscles of the face, all of the muscles of the body, breathing in nice and deep in through the nose. And out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Beautiful. Keep breathing at your own pace. And consent to receive out loud in your head or even in the chat. You to keep in mind as we are healing this fear, where is this fear originating from? Why is it that we are fearful of failure or even fearful of our success? What area in life do you carry the majority of your fear? Is it in your work, your career? Is it in your relationships? Is it in your parenting? Is it in your passion projects? Where do you have the most fear of failure? And how is that showing up for you? Are you self-sabotaging? Are you engaging in negative self-talk? Are you creating goals for yourself that are minuscule when you know that you were made for so much more? And when that fear does come up, what are you doing to release it? If anything at all, what are you doing to release that fear. Oftentimes when we are experiencing resistance in the form of fear, doubt, lack, and worry, we are operating under the influence of an unhealed ego. So are you taking a moment of your time every single day to connect to your inner being, to connect to the truth of you, so that you can dissolve these illusions of fear, so that you can reawaken to pure consciousness when you realize that ego has been taking over? Maybe that time for you is right here and right now. So if you are ready to let go of this fear, drop a trophy emoji in the chat. Breathe in nice and deep. And exhale. Aligning you to your fullest potential, aligning you to abundance, aligning you to embody your authenticity, understanding your self-worth, understanding your value, making decisions and taking action from a place of confidence and security and knowing. Getting familiar with the repeating thoughts that have been keeping you in a state of fear, keeping you in a state of stagnation, keeping you in a state of procrastination. Lighting you up with motivation, lighting you up with inspiration, lighting you up with creativity. Breathing in success, breathing out fear, breathing in success, breathing out fear, breathing in success, breathing out fear. If there is a form of fear that you wish to release today, go ahead and release it now. Let us know in the chat what fear it is that you are releasing. We are still under the influence of the super full moon in Aquarius, a time for completion, a time for ending chapters and ending cycles, a time for release and creating space. So let us know in the chat, affirm what it is that you are releasing right here, right now. Using the energy of selenite to cleanse and purify. Using the energy of labradorite to protect you energetically, to enhance your intuition, and to inspire internal transformation. Helping your energy centers align from root all the way up to crown. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now that we know what it is that we are fearing and what area of our life we are experiencing that fear, what is it that you are trying to manifest instead? We are releasing fear and creating more space. What is it that you wish to fill that space with? Let us know in the chat. Healing is not just about releasing, it's also about infusing. So now that we have released through affirmation, through breath, that fear of failure, what is it that we are replacing that with? We have to replace that energy with something. Whenever we release something from our being, we have to put something in its place, or else it will still resonate at the same energy and frequency of what it was that we released, dooming us to a perpetual cycle of experiencing more of the same. So affirm right now in the comments what it is that you are replacing that fear with. And be specific. The more specific you can be, the more that the universe will feel that energy reverberate from you and then reflect it back to you. So if it's confidence, what kind of confidence? How are you going to start showing up? If it's self-love, how is that self-love going to start showing up in your reality? If it's calm, how is calm going to show up in your reality? Be so specific. Think about it. Marinate on it. For those of you who have just joined us, hello, my name is Melody Unique. I'm an energy healer and a spiritual mentor, and right now we are doing collective Reiki for releasing the fear of failure. In a little bit here, we will be getting into mini Reiki sessions where I tap into your individual energy and I heal whatever blockages it is that I find, letting you know any messages from Spirit that you need to hear at this time. You can get in my line, first come, first serve, by going to the link in my bio and scrolling down until you see mini Reiki session. Let me know your area of concern or your manifestation and we will get started. If you can feel this healing energy, go ahead and share some energy with me back. You can like this live stream, share this live stream with someone else who is experiencing fear of failure, or even give me a follow so we can continue our healing journey together. In just a few minutes here, we're going to be getting into mini Reiki sessions. So save your spot in line or take your notes out if you're already in line, and make sure that you are paying attention to all of the energy readings. There may be a hidden gem for you that you can implement into your own life. Breathing in, breathing out. Take your hands, rub them together. Make sure that they're getting nice and warm. Feel that friction, feel that energy activate within the palms of your hands. Blow into them 3 times. Left hand on heart space, right hand on belly. Sitting up nice and tall, we are uncrossing our legs, unclenching our jaw. Breathing in deep in through the nose. Feel the belly expand. And then we exhale out through the mouth. The belly presses into the spine. Breathing in, belly out. And exhaling, belly in. 2 more times, inhale. And exhale. 1 more time, inhale. And exhale. Very good. You can stay here, breathing in deep for as long as you need, and when you're done, you can place your hands back on your lap. Right now, we're going to get into mini Reiki session. So for those of you who have still not gotten your place in line, make sure that you are doing so before spots run out. I'm going to make sure that I can even, there we go, get this here. Now, for those of you who love experiencing Reiki and love hearing about manifestation, love understanding how you can use your own energy to manifest the life that you deserve or manifest the business that you deserve, you want to make sure that you're also following me over on Instagram, where I get into the nitty-gritty and nuanced details of what you can do to empower yourself and use your energy to manifest. Okay, so make sure that you're following me over there and say a little hello. Say that you were here on my live stream. Give a little shout out. Let me know that you're representing energy healing and that you joined me today, because it really does make me very happy to be able to connect with you outside of these live streams as well. That way I can hear your voice through voice memos, or just even see your picture and see your face, because to me community is everything, and I want to thank you for being here. And if you do, shout out and say a little hello over on Instagram and give me a follow over there. I will give you a little freebie as a thank you, so make sure that you are seeing me over there as well. So the first person that we have here today for a mini Reiki session is Mindy. Mindy, hello. Thank you so much for being patient. So right now your manifestation is to stay on your throne, word, letting your man consistently come to you. Okay, so being more in your feminine energy, being more in your magnetic energy, being more in the energy of receiving. And you're saying that when you chase, it's out of insecurity. So doing a little bit more deep insecurity work, and then also focusing on your own wonderful life. Okay, so maybe we're doing a little bit of reprioritizing and making sure that we're managing our energy, managing what it is that we need to manage for ourselves first before we take care of others. So very beautiful intentions, very beautiful healing work that we're going to get into. Love that. So Mindy, what I'm going to have you do is make sure that you are consenting out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in for me and a deep breath out. Ooh, okay. The energy center that is speaking to me the most right now is the heart space. The heart space is feeling completely overwhelmed, a little all over the place. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely feeling some heartache, but at the same time, like immense amount of love. So there's just a lot of turmoil. There's a lot of emotion here. So I would definitely say that this is an overactive energy center for you. So we are going to help bring that back into balance for you. I'm definitely sensing a lot of confusion as well, that it's literally making you feel like you have so much brain fog, or that you have like whiplash. There is a lot of energy in the crown, in the third eye, that is keeping you in a state of confusion and really truly inconsistency as well with what your vision of your future is, and that is leading you to make certain decisions that don't necessarily align with your end goal, but you're just kind of trying to make it through. You said the brain fog is spawned, and I feel it very heavy and very prevalent for you. With that being said, there is an underactivity in the root as well, and so that could be first and foremost causing all of this, because if we don't have a steady and stable and clean and clear vibration in the root, then everything else really does sort of fall out of place. So we want to make sure that we are healing that energy first and foremost. Solar plexus is feeling a bit underactive. Also, I'm not sure if you're dealing with any nausea or digestion issues, or sometimes you just feel sick to your stomach out of nowhere. And it's not that you're actually getting sick. I just feel like there's a lot of energy that needs to be purged there. It is overwhelming you. And so that could be like stomach cramping. That could be you having your appetite kind of mixed up, or maybe you're not necessarily eating what's the word I'm looking for, on like a consistent schedule, if that makes sense. It's like some days you'll have no lunch or no breakfast, and then you'll have like a very heavy dinner, or you're having a very heavy breakfast and like not eating until very late at night, or maybe you're someone who intermittent snacks or something like that. But there's definitely some sort of inconsistency, I feel like, with your actual meal, or even just with the nutrients that you are consuming, where they're just out of balance. So be very mindful of your diet and your nutrition at this time. Be very mindful of your life force energy. I feel it very, very weak right now. So we want to make sure that we are lighting up that fire within us as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and actually get into the healing that we're doing today. Make sure that you're sitting up nice and tall and straight. Breathing in deep I'm actually going to have you take your hands and rub them together, blow into them 3 times, and place them right on your belly. We're starting on the root, but your solar plexus needs a lot of support from you at this time, so keep fusing and pumping the energy of peace, harmony, balance, and confidence into your solar plexus as we work on your lower energy centers. Breathing in through the nose, deep down to the belly, and out through the mouth. Really use your exhales to release the unwanted energy from your being. Your breath is a filter, so use this time to filter out any emotions that need to be purged, that are ready to be brought up to the surface and be released. You may start to get a little bit emotional at this time. That's perfectly normal. That's perfectly fine. Continue your breathing. Very good. Very good. You may start to feel yourself shaking a little bit, totally fine as well. There's a lot of energy that's being released by you, and I can tell that you have been very ready to release a lot, and so shaking is your body's way of somatically helping you release any pent-up energy that is no longer serving you. Beautiful. You can take your hands from your belly, rub them together again, blow into them 3 times, and place them on your heart space. Infuse a lot of your divine feminine energy into this heart space. Infuse a lot of your own love and self-compassion. Self-compassion, self-compassion, self-compassion into this heart space. Your inner being and higher self are letting you know to trust yourself a lot more often. Trust in your value, trust in your capability. Trust in your power, trust in your influence, and trust in your magnetism. Very good. You can take 2 more deep breaths in here through the heart space, and then place your hands back on your lap, palms facing up. Continue your deep breaths into the nose, deep down into the belly, and out through the mouth. go ahead and write some Reiki symbols here on your crown, your third eye, your heart space, your solar plexus, and your root to protect your energy and help you maintain the healing that we've done in today's session. Remember to express yourself authentically. Connect back to your inner being, listen to your intuition, and take inspired action. Very good. One more deep breath. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Very good. Gonna go ahead and close you out. Mindy, that was definitely a powerful session for you. Your energy was very, very receptive to the Reiki, and so that's definitely what I like to see. I would say that the elements of earth, a lot of earth energy, and the elements of fire are going to be two elements that you want to tap into and use to cleanse your energy. So some smoke cleanses, allowing yourself to ground your energy with skin to earth contact, going outside barefoot in nature, and detoxing all of the insecurity, all of the emotions that are being brought up to the surface to be released, all of the energies that are not serving you. You can discharge that through the bottoms of your feet and allow earth to detox you. And when you are doing so, then the energy of earth, the medicine of earth, will come back into your being and recalibrate your energy centers from root to crown. When your root is stable and it's clear and it's flowing with proper energy flow, it's going to be so much easier for you to maintain the healing work that we have done in this session. With that being said, I have two recommendations for you. The first recommendation is my Authenticity Unleashed Masterclass that is happening this Saturday, because the intuition that you have right now has been being a little bit ignored. You are like hearing it, but you're not necessarily taking the inspired action that your intuition is letting you know of. And when you connect to your inner being and embody authenticity, you then get into the receiving mode. I also go over the manifestation formula, which can help you with the specific manifestations that you have right here and right now. So it is designed to help you boost your income, expand your influence, and live a life full of fulfillment. But in there, I also really do go over connecting to your inner being, embodying authenticity, and taking inspired action. So that's the first resource for you. The second resource is the Beyond Balance program. If you're really ready to learn how to locate blockages of your energy centers by yourself and then take healing into your own hands, this is the perfect program for you. It's broken down into 4 different weeks. Week 1, it's healing the physical body. Week 2 is healing the emotional body, which is what I see needs a little bit of your attention at this time. Also, week 3 is healing the mental body, which I also think is going to be really important for you to consider. And week 4 is healing the spiritual body. So all of those can be found through the link in my bio, and I will also send you the email of these links after today's session as well. So thank you so much for trusting me with your energy. And I already closed you out, but I'm going to go ahead and do it again. Perfect. How do we sign up for Saturday? So if you go to the link in my bio, it's the very first link that you see, Authenticity Unleashed. You are going to love that masterclass. It's my favorite masterclass that I've ever hosted. And now I want to take the time to address some haters in my comment section. No, I'm going to address people calling me out in the comment section and saying that I'm not certified and that karma's going to get me. I think karma's going to get whoever is not knowing of someone's certifications or background in energy healing and then trying to call them out in front of their whole entire audience. So with that being said, for those of you who do not know me and want to know my credentials, want to know my background, my name is Melody Unique. I also go by Mystique Awakening here on the online space. I'm an energy healer and spiritual mentor, and I've been doing this for over 4 years. I have 2 certifications in Reiki that has allowed me to become a Reiki master, and I've taught so many other individuals how to become attuned to Reiki and also become Reiki masters as well. I'm also on my 4th year of a 5 to 6 year shamanic apprenticeship. So not only do I know how to take the energy of Father Sky, the electric cosmic energy of Father Sky from Reiki to heal the human body and bring it into balance, but I do know also how to use shamanism and the Mother of the Earth through Native American traditional healing practices. that kind of information you can't just read from a textbook. That kind of information you cannot just read online. I have a mentor. I have multiple mentors that have shown me how to heal the human body. So this is something that is my bread and my butter, my passion, and I do not appreciate being called out in my audience, but I understand that this is the internet and things happen like that. So I really don't take it to heart that much, but I do want to make sure that the audience and the community that I'm growing and building here know exactly who to trust and that you can trust me. Can you talk more about shamanism on here? I definitely can talk a little bit more about shamanism in general on my TikTok posts, but every single time you hear me talk about energy protection using the elements of earth, fire, air, water, and spirit, anytime that you see me with a stone or a feather fan or a drum or a rattle, that is me using my shamanistic teachings and learnings. With that being said, almost every single program that I have has some sort of Native American traditional practice in there as well, and a lot of the advice that I give you too is going to come from that background. So you are always getting it in little bits and pieces, but maybe one day I'll do a full live stream on shamanic healing. The only difference about that is that shamanic healing, in my opinion, is a little bit more of an in-person process, and so people get to experience more of the smoke cleansings in person, the sound healings in person, and everything like that when you are with me in the physical world. But online, I do typically like to use Reiki because it's easier to do Reiki, in my opinion, at a distance online than shamanism. I can do distance healing for shamanism, but it's a little bit of a different process and it doesn't always translate well on live streams. Very good questions. I'm going to go ahead and read any more questions that I have up here. Hi, Jade. Welcome in. I'm going to read some more questions I have up here. I don't know if I missed any. Okay, beautiful. And I'm going and blocking people that need to be blocked. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. I do have some more people in line for mini Reiki sessions. I do have another question on here that I'm going to answer real quick though. How did you become a Reiki master? What was your biggest challenge through your journey? Honestly, I didn't have a huge challenge that I recall. It was like me stepping into my fullest power and fullest potential and me opening so many doors for myself. That's how I feel about my Reiki journey. I decided to take my Reiki certifications in person, and so I went to reiki.org. I found someone who was local in my community. I verified them, checked them out, make sure that they were legit. I called them and made sure that they felt right for me and that they were the proper mentor for what it was that I was looking for. And then I went ahead in the certification process. It took me about 10 to 15 hours to get certified in Reiki 1 and 2. Then you have to wait a whole entire 6 months while you are actively doing Reiki on yourself and other people before you can then take the Reiki Master Certification, which was about 20 to 25 hours. And then from there, I got my certification in that. And throughout that time, I've been a part of my shamanic apprenticeship as well, currently a level 9 out of 13 in the specific program that I'm in. So I'm just about finished, almost there, not quite. But yeah, the biggest challenge, I don't know. In Reiki, not so much. In shamanism, just implementing and being confident in what it is that I'm doing there, because Reiki came to me super effortlessly, and so did shamanism, but there's so many nuanced things in shamanism, and I just always want to make sure I'm doing things correctly because I'm just that kind of student. And just being vocal about it and getting comfortable being in spaces, being vocal about energy healing has just always been something I'm looking to up level within myself. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's a big challenge. It's just something that I see within myself that I want to work on and improve upon more, because it's always been my mission ever since I started my energy healing journey to heal the world one soul at a time. And I've been able to make a massive impact and influence in the online space doing just that. And I'm very proud of myself for being able to do so. And if there's anyone here who is looking to get certified in Reiki, I do offer Reiki training, coaching, and Reiki training programs. So make sure that you are DMing me, letting me know that you want to get inside of my world a little bit more, and we can have you hop into Reiki training. Let me go ahead and see who else I have here for mini healing sessions. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read them off so that you guys know what the list looks like. We just had Mindy. After that, we have Marcy. After that, we have Chelsea. Hi, Chelsea. Okay, so Marcy, let's go ahead and get into your healing. You said week-long sinus/head pressure and stress. Okay, so Marcy, I'm not sure if I have ever showed you. And as a matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I have this in the Beyond Balance program. It's on my TikTok, but you're reminding me to put it into the Beyond Balance program. It's called an egg cleanse. And when you use the energy of an egg to cleanse yourself, it's very absorbent in nature. So for those of you who are asking about my shamanic apprentices practices, this is one of them. So using an egg to cleanse your energy in a very specific way can help you alleviate symptoms of sickness, illness, and especially anything that you have going on in the sinuses. So make sure that you are on the lookout for that in the Beyond Balance program. I'll make sure that I plop it in later today. And with that being said, we'll definitely check up what's going on in your energy centers, see what's going on in the heart space, but make sure that you're doing that at some point today or tomorrow. Okay, so Marcy, let's go ahead and have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Okay, so first things that I am seeing here are third eye, heart space, and solar plexus. Let's go ahead and start with the solar plexus. It is getting much stronger for you. It's a little bit underactive, but not crazy. So that's very good to see, because I feel like the past couple times I've worked on your energy, the solar plexus was an energy center that has been either underactive or maybe even blocked, if I'm not mistaken. So having it be in the state that it is right now is very good. It means that your confidence levels are boosting. It means that your life force energy is becoming more activated and you're having a lot more motivation towards certain goals and desires. I feel like you are personally feeling a lot more empowered lately, and that is what is influencing the health of energy flow in that solar plexus of yours. For the heart space, it's definitely feeling better. We still want to make sure that we're keeping up with those practices of riding the wave of emotions, allowing those emotions to surface up. So just like you did with that rage, we're going to make sure that any emotions that are surfacing up that are not making us feel very happy or peaceful or balanced, and they're here to send us a message, make sure that you're receiving those messages. And this is a daily process. This is a daily practice. You can do so every single day, right after you wake up and before you go to bed. You can do this while you're grounding. Of course, grounding will help you do this. If you're using any other form of energy cleansing, that will help you too. Understanding how to use the element of water, which is inside of the Beyond Balance program for you, and using that medicine to help you release emotions can really help. So your heart space is doing a lot better than last time. I would say it's maybe a little underactive, maybe. It's definitely just not blocked. So I like to see that it's not blocked as it was last time. So let's continue that great energy flow. And the third eye is very interesting. Give me a second here to tap fully into this energy. I feel like you're getting much stronger in your sense of knowing, like your overall sense of knowing that you are able to receive your manifestations, or that you're able to, achieve a certain lifestyle, or even your ability to paint a certain picture of the future is getting much stronger. I also have the word in my head, resilience. And so I feel like you are understanding that when life is throwing something at you and it's catching you off guard, you don't necessarily always have to react or respond in a way that makes you feel like, oh my gosh, the world is ending. You're having a lot more resilience with things. I feel like you're bouncing back a lot more often. And I feel like you are looking at yourself through a different lens that you haven't ever seen yourself in before. And again, it's circulating into the energy of your self-value and of your self-confidence. So I really do feel that you're doing a lot of identity shifting at this time, and it really truly is paying off. So I like to see that within you. In terms of the sinus and head pressure stress, give me a moment to tap into this energy. Okay, so when we speak about grounding, we're always taking a lot of that energy and releasing it down to the bottoms of our feet. You can use the medicine of Mother Earth right on top of your head as well. So either that means that you are laying down and you are releasing from your head, or you can use the process where we take rocks and you can place the rocks on your head as well to help you ground without it just being through the bottoms of your feet, because I do feel like your head needs to kind of ground in energy. And so you can take your rocks, or you can take earth energy energy and just apply it right here on your head. I'm also sensing for you smoke cleansing around the head as well, and see if that works out. I do sense, because you are doing a lot of identity work and identity shifting, a lot of this next level for you does include belief systems and thought patterns. And I feel like you're in just such a different world and environment than you have been in the past. And again, we just started working together back in May. So all of these fast changes for you is something that your subconscious has to become more comfortable with, and it's something that your nervous system has to become more comfortable with. And I'm almost sensing for you that energetically speaking, your head and your sinuses are reacting to such a fast shift, and it's almost like you were ascending or up leveling your energy so quickly that you're just kind of noticing these symptoms or these side effects. So make sure that you are energy cleansing your head as well, and this could also help ease whatever symptoms you are experiencing at this time, but they are temporary. I don't sense that this is anything that's going to stick around for a long time. So with that being said, make sure that your feet are planted firmly on the ground. You are sitting up nice and tall and straight, breathing in deep, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Using this selenite and the energy of water to help you release any emotion that is ready to come up to the surface and be fully processed and filtered out. Taking your hands, rubbing them together, blowing into them 3 times and placing them on your heart space. You can say a little mantra to yourself: I release all that does not serve me, and I replace it with understanding, with compassion, and with knowing. I release all that does not serve me, and I replace it with understanding, with compassion, and with knowing. Take in 2 more breaths at the heart space. And when you're done, you can place your hands back on your lap. using the energy of selenite to bring your crown and bring your third eye back into balance. Allowing you to sharpen your intuition and your foresight. Allowing you to regulate your thoughts. Allowing you to adjust to this new identity that you are embodying with ease, with calm, and with grace. Very good. Take your hands, rub them together, blow into them 3 times, and place them on your crown. Allowing yourself to essentially push all of that overactive energy down throughout your being and out through the bottoms of your feet. Staying here for 3 breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Very good. Placing Reiki symbols on your crown, your third eye, and your heart. Very good. Going and closing you out. You said my hands became tense, heavy, and tingly. Very good. So you are already accustomed to energy healing yourself and feeling the flow of energy go throughout your system. So this is just another example of that. I'm glad that you had the opportunity to experience that. You see the number 72, make sure that you're looking up the angel number of 72. I personally like to go on Joanne's Sacred Scribes and read the numerology numbers through there and see what it is that you get, and let me know too. Send me either something I'll hear on TikTok or on Instagram letting me know what the meaning of 72 is and see if it really resonates with you. But it's beautiful to see an angel number like that come through in a healing session. So for you, Marcy, we are already locked and loaded when it comes to the Beyond Balance program. I would suggest though, because I know that you are expanding a little bit more in your healing journey and you're really growing at a rapid rate. So if you would like to try out the Authenticity Masterclass, I definitely extend a very warm welcome for that, because we do go over connecting to your inner being. We do go over embodying authenticity. We do go over taking inspired action. And of course, we go over the manifestation formula, which we did hear and go over a little bit yesterday in yesterday's live stream. But with that being said, it gives you practical steps and strategies that you can implement in your day-to-day life so that you can boost your income, you can expand your influence. For you, that may mean networking in your business and getting your foot in certain doors wherever it is that you're trying to look to expand to next. And also it helps you grow your sense of personal professional fulfillment. So if that sounds like something that resonates with you, make sure that you're joining us there, because it's going to be really fun. Other than that, I feel like that's all that I have for you at this time. Connect with the energy of water, because that will definitely help you with your emotional release. And remember to ground using the earth element at the top of your head to help you with all of those symptoms. And then of course, making sure that you are using the egg to cleanse as well. And that should help you out too. I already closed you out, but I'm going to go ahead and do it again just to close out the whole entire session today. And then we're going to get into our next mini Reiki session. But for those of you guys who are just observing and watching all of these mini sessions, has there been something that is a key takeaway for you? Definitely let me know if there's been something that is a key takeaway for you. And if you're just enjoying your time here and love hearing other people's energy sessions, then definitely send me a little emoji in the chat. Keep it active. Let me know that you're here. Alex, you were speaking in Marcy's session, letting me know that you were experiencing something similar and now it's making more sense to you. So I love to hear that. Thanks for speaking up in the chat. For those of you who are just now coming onto the live stream, my name is Melody Unique. I'm an energy healer and spiritual mentor, and right now we're doing individual mini sessions. So to get your mini session right here, right now on the live stream, go save your spot in line and let me know your area of concern or manifestation by going to the link in my bio, scrolling down, and hitting mini Reiki session. Next person we have here, I believe, is Chelsea. So give me one moment. Beautiful. Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay, there you are. So Chelsea, if you're still here right now, your challenges are fear of abandonment, fear of lack of abundance. Okay, got you covered, girl. If there's one thing I love talking about, it's definitely abundance. So I'm glad that you're here and we can do this healing session for you. Chelsea, I'm going to have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's see what's going on with you, Chelsea. Definitely underactivity in the solar plexus. We're lacking a little bit in our confidence, lacking a little bit in self-worth specifically. So understanding what your self-worth is, what your self-value is, really does come down to allowing your natural gifts to really take fold and tapping into your authenticity. When you are tapping into and then embodying your own authenticity, you're allowing your unique energetic signature to come through within every single decision that you make or action that you take. So it is very important that you are utilizing that beautiful power that you have within you that is unique to you, that no one else has, because that does help separate your energy from everyone else's, especially in your business. And so I know that you own a business. I know that you look to, having clients come through and sign contracts with you so that you can prosper in your career, but also make someone's day very, very special. And so in order for you to become more of a magnet to those clients, you do have to embody your authenticity. When you are embodying your authenticity, that's when abundance really likes to come into the picture. But when you are not acting in your full authenticity, when you're not taking inspired action, when you're comparing yourself and looking at what everyone else is doing, or you're just having these deep-seated fears of lack, then abundance does not like to come through, because abundance does not mesh well with those kinds of energies. It's like taking two magnets that polarize each other. It's never going to click. But what abundance does like to click to is that authenticity. And so when you are expressing yourself fully and truly, that shows up in every single thing that you do. So I want you to just keep that in mind moving forward so that you can implement that and use that in your business today to activate that energy of abundance within you, okay? With that being said, we do need to work on the energy of earth. So that root right now is pretty much in a blocked state. So are you grounding? Are you discharging the feelings of lack, the fear? Are you discharging the stress? Are you discharging the anxiety every single day? Or are you waking up, getting right into work, feeling whatever it is that you're feeling, not energy cleansing, going to bed and waking up and doing it all over again? That energy from the previous day where you were not cleansing yourself seeps into the energy of today when you wake up and go about your day. So you want to make sure that you are discharging that energy every single day. This is how you cleanse your energy. This is how you fortify your energy. This is how you strengthen your energetic field. This is how you protect your energy in general. And so if you're wanting to protect your abundance energy, you still have to make sure that you are tapping into the energy of the earth. The energy of the earth is so important. And when you are sitting at home or your office and you're in the four walls, indoors, maybe not catching that much sun, you're missing out on all of the beautiful downloads and codes that could be received by you if you were to just take an extra moment every single day, preferably twice a day, right before you get into work and right when you're done from work, so that you are always making sure that you're conditioning yourself into the state of abundance, and that you're always safe, that you're always protected, that you're always taken care of, that everything that you could need or want, all the resources are already within your reach, and you can go out and extend your arms and just grab them. Okay, so this is a little bit of a transmission. We're already starting the healing without even having our hands up yet, because it's very important that you understand that from a mental level. And I repeat this over and over and over and over again, because when I repeat it, it then seeps deeper into your subconscious. And when you implement it, you will see the results of that. Okay, it's very important that you understand that abundance sometimes, for people who have been conditioned into a state of lack for a very long time, is a consistent process. It's like having reps at the gym. This is something that you cannot just tap into one day and then, okay, it's smooth sailing from here. Abundance, you have to condition yourself into it if you've been conditioned out of it for a very long time. With that being said, we have the root covered, we have the solar plexus covered. Your creativity is definitely prevalent. So I am seeing your sacral have pretty good energy flow, but it is teetering on a little bit more of the underactive side. So how can you use your own divine feminine energy to magnetize people to your business? How can you magnetize abundance outside of your business? What is it that is around you currently that makes you feel inspired, makes you feel spontaneous, makes you feel super creative? And are there ways that you can express your creativity that do not directly align to you getting physical dollars? A lot of the times when you are an artist and you are creating something for clients to then purchase from you, everything that you create becomes something monetizable. But the challenge with that is sometimes your creativity doesn't want to have that limitation or expectation. So by you doing things creatively that have no monetary association with it, that can really help you like light that fire in your belly and get you more into the abundant state, because abundance is boundless, it's limitless. But when you're putting a dollar sign on your creativity with every single thing that you do, you are then putting limits on yourself, and you're conditioning yourself to become more limited in everything that you create. And you're also associating way too much your own creativity, your own talents, your own skills with a dollar amount. And that can be super detrimental, especially to your mindset as an entrepreneur and a business owner, because your creativity is completely, again, unique to you. It's limitless. It's something that comes from source energy. And when you are associating it with the dollar sign time and time and time again, you will then start to feel that if you're not making a certain amount of money, whatever it is that was divinely given to you to create with is not enough. And so make sure that you are not associating your inner worth, your inner value, your talent, your skill, your creativity, your artistry with a dollar amount. The two have to remain separate. Money is a side effect. Money is a symptom. Your creativity is not the money, right? So you want to make sure that there's a little bit of separation there so that you can always feel truly fulfilled in every single thing that you do in your business, creatively or, structurally. And that is what's going to give you the side effect of the abundance and of the money. You're like, wow, I never thought of that. Yes. And I know that we've done a lot of different kinds of healing sessions for you before, and that's why I'm going super nuanced in it right now, because you deserve that. We've already worked on so many other aspects of your energy before, but when it comes to abundance and when it comes to people, revisiting over and over and over again, I want to be able to give you things that you can stack up on top of what we've already learned and what we've already been working on. So make sure that you are rewatching this on the replay and taking notes and seeping it into your subconscious and then implementing what it is that we have talked about. Moving forward, because we only were just working on the lower 3 energy centers, which I feel is what we're going to work on the most, because when it comes to fear, when it comes to lack, that's where a lot of those energies resonate when your energy centers are out of balance. But from there, we would definitely have to work a little bit on the third eye. I feel like so many of us who are coming into mini Reiki sessions today have the same kinds of imbalances, but that's usually how it works when I I'm hosting these sessions. It's like a lot of the people who are dealing with the same stuff come on the same day. But your third eye, the vision that you have for yourself, stop being so wishy-washy about it. Stop being so wishy-washy about it. You constantly changing your focus and your lens of where it is that you want to go and how it is that you see yourself and how it is that you see that you're making money and how it is that you want your business to go in the long term is what's effing you up. When you are manifesting, your third eye is like a laser beam, okay? It's like the little pointer of where it is that you want to go, and your emotions are the actual force that bring that into your reality. And so when you have that idea and you're laser focused on where it is that you want to go, the emotions that then come are going to blast through that focal point. But if your focal point is going everywhere and then your emotions may be everywhere as well, you're always going to hit and miss your manifestations, and they're always going to elude you. That's not how we want to manifest. We want to abide by the manifestation formula, and we want to make sure that our energy centers are in alignment and they are in balance in order for us to manifest exactly what it is that we prefer, and do so rather easily. So what we're going to be doing today is helping you balance your energy centers. What I need you to do moving forward is make sure that your head and your heart are aligned, and the actions that you take are also aligned to your manifestation, and you let go of all the distractions. You have to let go of all the distractions, all of the comparisons, and just do you. And that's going to make you completely magnetized to every single person who needs your services, because people are out there looking for you. People need Chelsea to do their makeup. People need Chelsea to make them feel special. And it's not just about your artistry, it's about who you are. Okay, it's who you are behind the brush, who you are behind the palette. That's what people are buying as well. People could go and get a makeup artist anywhere, but it's you behind the scenes that makes it so worthwhile. And so you have to remember that about yourself as well, and that will help you perceive yourself in a different way energetically. So a lot of stuff, but let's go ahead and get into the actual healing. So plant your feet, sit up tall, nice and straight, breathe in deep. You got this, girl. You already got it. You already got that bag. Stop playing around with me. Stop holding out on me. Stop holding out on yourself. You already got the bag. Don't even worry. Your hands, rub them together, blow into them 3 times, place them on your heart space. your heart space 4 more times. And you can use the affirmation, I understand my intuition clearly and loudly. I understand my intuition clearly and loudly. I understand my worth clearly and loudly. I understand my worth clearly and loudly. I receive abundance in all forms. I receive abundance in all forms. When you are ready to, you can release your hands and place them back on your lap, palms facing up. Very good. Take in 4 more deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Very good. Writing Reiki symbols in your lower 3 energy centers for power, for strength, for protection, for safety, for abundance. Very good. Going and closing you out. For you, Chelsea, without a doubt, girl. Of course, the energy cleansing using the element of earth, but if you have not already signed up for my Authenticity Unleashed masterclass, that's definitely right up your alley. Every single portion of that masterclass has your name on it. We not only help you boost your income there, but we help you expand your influence for more clients, and then we also help you feel more fulfilled both personally and professionally with every single decision that you make or action that you take in and out of your business. We go through practical and tangible steps that you can implement right outside of that masterclass, and I help you go through an energetic shift to help you align to the energy of abundance. When you are out of this masterclass, you make more money, like point blank period. It is that successful. And so I definitely do recommend that you join us there. And I know that we've talked about Beyond Balance before. I do have a mini version, and the Beyond Balance mini is only $27. It really does help you get into more of that manifestation mode and energy to where you have a clear, concise focus of what it is that you have to do in order to manifest certain things for yourself. So if that is a certain number of clients or a certain monthly income, you can use the same manifestation formula and implement it for that manifestation. With that being said, we do go over different ways that you can use earth energy to cleanse yourself and so much more. So if you've been thinking about Beyond Balance, this is definitely a great way for you to kind of dip your toes into the water of what it can actually do for you. So I definitely highly suggest that for you. I do have all of that information of Authenticity Unleashed and the Beyond Balance mini program up at the top of my profile. Just click the link in my bio, and I'll also send you the links in an email after today's event or today's live stream. So thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy and trusting me with this work. I'm gonna go ahead and close you out. Haven't seen you live in so long. Glad that you're here. Welcome, welcome. For those of you who have just seen Chelsea's mini Reiki session, was there an aspect that really called out to you? We did do a deep dive into her energy, and we did a lot of transmissions to help her shift into the energy of abundance from the energy of lack. And you can use those same techniques and that same transmission to help you out. So definitely let me know what has called out to you. What was a takeaway? What are you going to implement now that you know exactly how you can shift your energy to the energy of abundance? I want to hear from you. I'm going to see if there's anyone else who is in my line right now. If you want your own mini Reiki session where I tap into your energy, let you know where your blockages are, and then begin the healing process, letting you know any messages that Spirit has for you right here and right now, you can go and sign up through the top of my page, the link in my bio, scroll all the way down so you see mini Reiki session, and let me know your area of concern or your manifestation. We have 131 of you inside of this live stream right now, so I want to hear you guys pop off in the comment section. If I'm not hearing anyone speak or talk or engage, I'll just hop off the live stream. I'll assume that you guys have had enough for today and you don't need or want anything else from me. If there's a specific question that you have, now is the time to ask it as well. How often do you go live to do these mini Reiki sessions? I go live as often as I can. I do not have a live schedule. However, you are able at any moment to get a mini Reiki session from me. It does not have to be on the live stream. So oftentimes people will get these mini Reiki sessions from me, and within 72 hours they will be in your inbox. How do I attract good luck? I would definitely say energy cleansing plays a big part in that, but also you can tap into the energy of luck just by intending on it, just by focusing on it. But I would say before you intend and focus on it, that you cleanse your energy of anything that could be blocking you from that energy of luck in the first place. I would definitely see what kind of resources you have available as well for enhanced luck. So do you have any green crystals? Do you have anything around you that is known to be lucky? Or is it time to kind of invest in something that will make you feel a little bit more lucky, a little bit more abundant? I do have a jewelry store on Etsy that me and my mom have created, and we put Reiki into every single one of our jewelry pieces. We have a couple abundance jars and an abundance necklace that will help you with the energy of luck as well. And so if you don't already have something that you can keep on you that is a physical reminder of luck and abundance, then definitely check out our page on Etsy. It's called Earth Magic Jewels. The link is inside of my bio, and you can scroll all the way down to find that. But definitely make sure that you are tapping into some sort of energy of luck, whether it be something physical or you're just marinating on the actual idea and feeling of it. There are different price points for it. We have larger bottles, we have smaller bottles, and then we have, of course, the necklace as well. I think the necklace is only priced at maybe 28 or 32. One of those, I forget if we raised the price on that, but it's so cute. It literally fits on your neck just like this, and it's like this big, and it has all the crystals for abundance and luck on there. I love it so much. A lot of people, one of our best sellers is the Reiki protection jar necklace, and so it's the same exact thing, but it helps protect your energy to ward off any evil eye, to ward off any negativity, to ward off anything that is not for your highest good. And so we have the same exact thing in an abundance jar. We also have a happiness jar to help you feel more activated, help you feel more uplifted, and then we have an intuition jar. So for those of you who maybe work in a field where you're constantly tapping into your intuition for other clients, that's going to be a great way to protect your sensitive abilities, but also to enhance them and boost them so that you're more accurate for whatever it is that you do. You don't have to be some sort of intuitive for other people to have that necklace, but it is great for those who are in that industry. Why do I get a tingling sensation in my head when you do a session? So that is probably your crown becoming more activated and releasing energy that is no longer serving you. And with that being said, it could also be enhancing your connection to the spiritual world and the spiritual plane. So there's just a lot of energetic shifts that can happen as a side effect of going through some sort of healing session, and you're just becoming sensitive to it. Starting an internship soon and having a lot of anxiety about inadequacy, any suggestions? You have to understand that you have your own unique energetic signature through your own authenticity and through your own unique knowing of your value, of your power. You are going to be a force of nature no matter what it is that you do. People want to have you in certain rooms. People want to have you around, and you have to know that about yourself. As long as you know just one more thing more than someone else in the room, you're more than, welcome in that room. And even if you don't, you can still be a positive force and a positive light and a positive energy in whatever room it is that you're in. But if you're in an internship and you're feeling the competitive energy, or you're feeling like you don't belong there, then you continuing to think that is going to make that internship at the end of it not work out for you. But if you want to have more of a solid position at the end of that internship, or you want solid networking connections at the end of that internship, you have to step up to the plate energetically. Don't allow anxiety to take you down. Anxiety is literally just your ego's way of trying to keep you safe and protected and in your comfort zone. What you have to do is allow yourself to understand that you are unique, you are valuable, you are precious, no matter what it is that you have to offer. So allow yourself to step into full authenticity. Embody that in every single thing that you do. Show up as 100% yourself, and people are gonna love you no matter what. And even if they don't love you, they will respect you. People love when people are in their power. Yes, Reiki can help you get out of a freeze state, absolutely. When you are in a freeze state, that is because it is a symptom of an unregulated nervous system, and Reiki does help regulate your nervous system. I have a program called Beyond Balance that is specifically for healing yourself, taking healing into your own hands so that you can regulate your nervous system. That way you can not only unblock yourself from receiving certain manifestations, but when you have a regulated nervous system, you're then able to remain peaceful, calm, and balanced no matter the chaos that is around you in your home life, in your work life, or in your social life. And that's exactly to a T what Beyond Balance is about. In that program, I show you how to heal your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, and your spiritual body. That way, you can decompress the stress, the energy, the overwhelm, the fear, the lack, the burnout from every single aspect of your energetic body. And that is how you become more in balance. And that's why we name it Beyond Balance. So Kat, I would definitely suggest you go to the link in my bio and look up Beyond Balance, see if it resonates with you, and join in on that program, because it will literally help you so much with your nervous system regulation. Very good questions, you guys. Let me see what else we got. I've been feeling down these days and I feel that I get a lot of energy from other people. Advice, energy cleanse. Hands down, always energy cleanse. Know how to use the energy of earth, air, fire, water, and spirit to cleanse your energy. The more you cleanse your energy, the stronger your energetic field. Your energetic field is designed to protect you. And so when you have a stronger energetic field, all of other people's energy cannot commingle with yours and impact you in a negative way. And all of the energy healing you're doing for yourself to keep you in a calm, balanced, and healthy state will stay within you, and other people will not be able to siphon it or drain you from that energy. So you want to make sure that you are energy cleansing every single day using one or more of the 5 elements. And I do go over how to do this in the Beyond Balance program. Do you ever have doubts about energy work? Obviously you believe, but I go back and forth. Normal? It's normal to go back and forth in your healing journey, in your spiritual journey, but I don't doubt energy work. I know I've gone through ups and downs in general with my own healing journey, but that was because I was shifting identities, and I was shifting from an identity of being a victim. I was shifting from an identity of being in a state of lack. I was shifting from an identity that was not serving me and that was keeping me in a state of fear and stagnation. So even though there were times where I had growing pains, that could be maybe perceived as like me having doubts about energy work, because there's days where I'm like, I don't want to meditate, screw it, or like I don't want to energy cleanse, like whatever. But then I realized very shortly after, like, no, this has been helping me, and when I stop doing it, I don't feel as good, and I'm resorting back to that old identity, and it's not getting me to where it is that I want to go. So I have to put my big girl panties on and be like, okay, I will energy heal today, I will meditate today, I will take care of my energetic health and well-being today, because at the end of the day, everything does come down to energy. So if you're gonna ask me now, no, I don't have doubts about energy work. I'm fully confident in energy work, because every single thing that you can see, taste, hear, feel, and touch is energy. Anything that manifests into the physical form is energy. It originates as energy first. Whenever you have sickness, illness, or disease, that was energy first. And if you are able to heal that and balance that and alchemize that within your being, you would not be experiencing those physical ailments. And so time and time again, energy has always proven to me, or energy work has always proven to me, that it is something that I need to prioritize. And that's why I teach other people how to do this, so it's less confusing, it's easily digestible, and it's easily implemented into their daily lives, so that they can experience the same or more success than I have in my own personal healing journey. Energy work has not only helped me get out of homelessness, it has helped me start a new business. It has helped me gain a following of over 1.4 million followers on my social media platforms. It has helped me connect with individuals all around the world who are like-minded, who also like to grow, and who inspire and support and lift one another up. And it's something that has helped me manifest really anything it is that I've ever wanted before. So I don't doubt it, not now, but I'm sure that I've had growing pains in the past where I was having a little bit of a rebellious moment, and quickly realized after that I can't go back to who I was before, because I don't want to continue living that kind of lifestyle, and I want more for myself. That was a great question. How do you know that you are spiritual? Everybody's spiritual. This whole entire existence, this life is a spiritual existence. This whole entire life is a spiritual journey. You are literally brought from the cosmos all the way down through a physical portal womb into the physical form. You have lived many lifetimes. You have access to ancestral knowledge and DNA and karma and wisdom. This whole entire life is a spiritual process. And if you have not woken up to that idea yet, then you probably will soon. There is a reason why we have so many religions. There's a reason why we all feel a higher power, and there's a reason why, for I believe, that people who don't feel that higher power, they still like know it kind of exists. Like it's so strange. Like you cannot deny the existence of a spiritual force. We are both spirit and matter, not just matter. And when you can utilize both of those energies within yourself, hone it in and harness it and wield that power, you can create different worlds in this reality. And so that's what at least I aim to do with my kind of power, allowing my energy and influence to ignite this world so we can light it up a little bit more and spread more peace and positivity and healing energy throughout it. But yeah, I mean, that's how I know I'm spiritual, I guess. Maybe other people may not feel that yet, but that's exactly why people go through a spiritual awakening, and it'll hit everyone at a different time in their life, and they can either accept that call or reject that call. My phone turned off outside after I said 72 due to the heat, but it felt so nice. That typically bothers me. I just did an egg cleanse outside too, and I lit frankincense. I feel better than before. Thank you. Absolutely, Marcy. Always got you covered. I just learned I was cheated on in my 3-year relationship and I'm struggling to heal. Any advice? First of all, I'm very sorry to hear that. I can only imagine what it is that you're going through mentally and emotionally at this time. I would definitely say to double down on your self-care and your self-love practices, because when you're going through a time of immense heartbreak, it's very important that you're treating that as an actual physical wound. So take your time to comfort yourself. Take your time to be peaceful and mindful and have times of quiet. Don't always try and distract yourself. Feel that pain, feel that hurt, let it rise to the surface and let it out in a healthy way. I always like to, during these times, tap into the energy of the elements, because they're simply clarifying. They're simply purifying you. They're simply helping you release. And when you're able to tap into those elements, it does get easier in the long term. And so right now the pain may be a lot and the betrayal may be a lot, but just understand too that when you have a broken heart, it's not that it's breaking into a million pieces, it's breaking open. And when you are able to heal your heart during this time, you will see that your capability of love is much greater and grander than it has ever been before. I always do feel like there is a reason for things happening in this world, and heartbreak is just one of those things that we go through in order for us to be more compassionate towards ourselves and others, and love ourselves more and love others more, and have more generosity towards others. And I know that it could be easier to create heart walls and harden our heart, but that only leads to worse things to come in the future, and it only leads to us repeating the same cycles over and over again. So take your time, grieve how you need to grieve, and allow yourself to give yourself a lot of comfort and compassion in these moments. Do you talk about life purpose numbers, birth charts? No, that is not my specialty. My specialty is more so in energy healing and manifestation. So you'll always catch me talk about the energy centers, your energetic fields. You'll catch me talking about the elements. You'll catch me talking about different organic sources of energies that we can take energy from and utilize to fill our own cup. But life purpose numbers and birth charts are just not in my field. That's a little bit more astrological and numerological. Sure, numerical, that's the word. So I don't really talk about those too much. When you dream and don't remember, what is the cause? So you go through something called the veil of forgetfulness, and this is what happens when you are sleeping, but this is something that can also happen when you are meditating as well. That's why whenever I'm teaching my clients to meditate, I always say it's super important to write down all of the realizations that you had as soon as you can outside of that meditation, so that you can remember it, because you'll feel like it was so empowering and you'll feel like you had the biggest epiphany in the world. But then at the end of the day, if you did not write that down, you're going to forget it, because then you get caught up with all the distractions and stimulus of your life and of your reality. And so that veil of forgetfulness is what essentially causes you to not remember what your dreams are. But that's why also too, people, if they want to remember their dreams, have certain practices that they do to remember it. Of course, again, that includes writing things down. Whether it's like they dream, they wake up themselves up and write it down in that moment in the middle of the night, or they do their best to remember first thing in the morning. And usually when you meditate on that first thing in the morning, those dreams do come. I would say to cleanse your energy right before you go to bed. I recommend to cleanse your energy right after you wake up and right before you go to bed. And that way there is nothing in your energetic field that could disturb you, like extra stress and anxiety that could block you from remembering. And if you have the intention and focus to remember, you will. It may just take a little bit of practice. Very good question. All right, you guys, if you have any other questions for me, please feel free to follow me over on Instagram and message me over there. I will send you a little bit of a freebie if you do contact me over there and give me a follow. That way we can message back and forth and even do a little bit of a voice memo if our conversation requires that. In the meantime, I do want to say that I will not be on live for the rest of this week. I probably will be going on live streams next week, starting Monday or Tuesday. So this is the last live stream that you're going to catch me on this week. If you want to continue to maintain the healing energy that we worked on today, I really do advise that you go to the link in my bio and you check out one of my services. I do have many different services at many different price ranges for you to help you on your healing journey so that you can energy heal yourself and you can manifest the life that you deserve. I do have a masterclass going on this Saturday called Authenticity Unleashed that will help you boost your income, expand your influence for more clients, and also grow a sense of fulfillment both personally and professionally. I do suggest that you go into that masterclass, especially if you're a business owner or an entrepreneur, because I go over all of the practical steps and all the energetic shifts so that you can align yourself back to your own authenticity and to abundance. So without further ado, I will see you over there and I will see you next time. Bye.